It's Saturday. So, what do you say? We light a little bit of incense and have us a glass. Do say. Okay. And I'ma talk my shit. Now, I thank y'all for sounds like it's thirst quenching, right? Like it sounds like that. Thank y'all for rocking out with me. I don't know. Um, cause when I started doing this channel and shit, I started solely because I was in a negative space and I was trying to find some understanding and releasing, right, of that negative space that I was going through. And I'm in a better space today. Let me just say that. I'm in a better space. Okay. And let me just say this shit. I love music. I know you love music. Music is healing, baby. It's healing, and it is also a teacher. It can teach. It has the power to teach, right? And as much as I love music, I think that sometimes, although we relate to the music a lot, especially through our experiences, I think that sometimes we just may take shit a little too far. Let me give you an example of what I was thinking about. So of course, Drake, one of the greatest artists, has a song I call "No New Friends," and it's been ringing in my head for the past 2 days, about a day and a half, honestly, but we could say 2 days. It's been ringing in my head, and I've been thinking about that. And let me share with you my view on having no new friends. Whoop. Having no new friends applies to a particular group of people or a particular person that always been there with you and for you. Team effort. Everything has been reciprocated for the most part. And everything that, how can I say? Somebody been down for you from day one. I think that's where the term day ones come from. You know, people that has been there with you, down with you from day one. Never made you question their loyalty or their integrity. Um, Fuck the arguments. We all argue. We all not gonna get along 100% of the time, right? But in that formation, somewhere along around up in there, those are the people that you would say to yourself, you know what? Nah, no new friends. You know, because my team, or rather the friends that I have at this point, I wouldn't even say history really matters at this point. I don't really want to say that because we've also learned from some of these quote unquote friends that history don't mean shit. Sometime you might need to get you some new motherfucking friends. I know most of us are of a certain age, but don't feel like you too old for certain shit. Don't ever feel like you outgrow certain shit and you too grown for certain shit because in meeting new people, you have new experiences. Here's the shit. A lot of religious people preach about their God, but even myself included, have all struggled with some point of letting God have control. Anytime a blessing does not come in the way or form or fashion that we think is supposed to come, we automatically assume it's not a blessing, that is Satan, that the devil is busy, or the opposition done infiltrated. Sometimes when we practice what we preach, we realize the lesson was also for us to continuously learn to trust and say what you mean and mean what you say. And I'm saying that because some people will look at a breakup as an unfortunate thing in life, an unfortunate situation in life, right? And perhaps, but through my breakup, I am learning to trust the Creator more and more because I realize that that breakup was actually to my benefit. And if I had trusted the Creator from the very beginning and what He was showing me, if I had went along with it, I would have saved myself a lot of time, a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, and a lot of other valuable resources. But see, when you're going through whatever it is you're going through, a breakup, a divorce, whatever it is that you're going through, we get in our head that it don't look like a blessing, it don't feel like a blessing, therefore it ain't a blessing, and I'm rebuking, I'm not going to deal with that. I can't tell you how to be. I can only try to empower. That's not the word I was looking for. I'm trying to speak correctly, but I can only tell you what the fuck I be thinking and what the fuck be going on in my head in hopes that maybe somehow or another that I'm able to help you too. Diversify thinking. This is the life of an overthinker. I think about every motherfucking thing all the time, and I wish I can fucking shut it off, but I'm not at that point yet for it to shut off. And I was thinking about no new friends, because going back to reference a live that I did a couple of weeks ago, with just right now, I can't remember the date. But I was definitely speaking on friends who use, well, friends who use the smallest of opportunities to try to cause conflict within a friendship was not ever your friends. Not because there's conflict, but because they were looking for a reason to come up against you, because until that point they really had no reason, or maybe their reason honestly wasn't justifiable to anyone else's ears. Maybe it wasn't even right to anyone else's ears. Could be that. You understand? So I was looking back because this breakup had me to go back and just rethink not just the resources that I've spent on my last endeavor with this person, but my other friendships too. It got me to thinking about some of these people that I call friends who are no longer around. I know we all got our motherfucking shit we got to go through in life. Everybody got their own path. Everybody got their own shit that they going through. But I'm talking about fucking people who managed to infiltrate the circumference of my personal space. And they infiltrated because it could have been months, it could have been years. They showed me one face, knowing they had a heart of malice for whatever reason, or a heart of envy for whatever reason. Reason that I don't give a fuck about to this day. But it's making me see, because these are spaces that I need to heal. And these are spaces that I'm working on healing, and here's why. Because I don't want to run into these types of fucking people again. Because that's what I feel like I'm getting too old for. Well, you feel like, well, I'm getting too old to be out there making friends. I'm getting too old to be going through the same bullshit with the same motherfucking people, just in different bodies. Because everybody got some fucking trauma that they trying to project. Not everybody. But these particular people that make a conscious decision to hurt you got some type of trauma they fucking projecting, or some type of insecurities, or whatever the fuck they got going on with them that make them choose you to be their victim of projection. I don't want to run into them fucking people, and I'm tired of running into them types of fucking people. And I'm too old the fuck for that. So I want to say in that, cheers to new friends. And even if they're not your friends or won't be your friends, cheers to new experiences, new endeavors with new people, even if they're just your associates. Because healing from one stage to the next is supposed to bring renewal. You feel me? It's supposed to bring renewal. Don't be afraid of that. Whatever God that you're serving, you say you trust until there's a situation that arises that you feel like he don't have his hand in. But once you're a child of your God and your Creator, you always will be. You always will be. Let me tell you something, right? Again, all my content is based on me and my experiences. I remember a Christian associate of mine was saying to me, you know, I gotta work on cursing because I curse a lot. Bye. And because of I'm trying to remember verbatim, so be patient with me. But basically, okay, fuck it, it's cool. Basically, they were saying that because they were converting themselves to another level of their spiritual journey in Christianity, they wanted to keep the commandment of not cursing, or keep, like, I felt like, I can't remember, but they felt like cursing was a sin, and cursing was maybe like a form of disrespect to the Creator, right? And my question / statement to them was, listen, I know that everybody has an individual relationship with their Creator. But do you think that out of all of the shit you got going on in your life, that the Creator is concerned with your language being vulgar? Well, you know, I'm Christian and it's not right. No. What's not right is, to me, you're trying to live a life of perfection and there is none, and the Creator knows that. Second of all, if and when, because I am not a reciter of the Bible in the sense that I cannot remember details of it. I remember certain lessons, but I don't remember certain details of it. And so, if there's a commandment that requires you not to curse, if there's a portion in the Bible that says something about cursing, I don't believe, and this is just me, and I'm not even trying to persuade you to be different. I'm just want to have healthy dialogue with you and just let you know what I feel about it, just in case. I'm not even trying to challenge you. Let's just have healthy dialogue about it. I think that in regard to vulgar language, that at the time, that wasn't what he meant by cursing. What he meant by cursing, I felt like, was literal PREY. When you actually put a curse or spell on someone. I don't think he was referring to vulgar language, because as vulgar as my motherfucking language is, it does not change the way I feel about you. And as vulgar as your motherfucking language may be, it will not change his perception of you. Because regardless of what the facade is, he knows your heart. And so to me, you're feeding into the facade of what a Christian should be. But there's so much more work that a Christian actually needs to do, that any individual actually needs to do to purify their heart. Because you can not curse at all and be a fucking devil worshiper. You cannot curse at all and be a fucking rapist and a pedophile. You cannot curse at all and motherfucking ride with justified police killings. You understand me? If your heart ain't as righteous as can be and pure, if you're not, it doesn't, it like, I just feel like I just feel like it's a facade. You trying to portray something. But this is just, and I'm not trying to disrespect you, because I think you got to find your way the best way. You need to find your way. But this is just me talking. And when I am around people, real shit, because most of y'all know me, right? And I have a potty mouth. Y'all know I have a potty mouth. And the sole purpose of me trying to make corrections for my potty mouth is because I am trying to be a better communicator to a broader audience, right? Because I just sincerely hope that one day someone won't feel offended by my potty mouth. But when someone is offended by my potty mouth, that offends me. Yeah. Because my logic bitch, I love you. Be offended. Girlfriend, I love you, bitch. Be offended. Because what I feel for you is real. And if you know me, you know. So, let's stop putting ceilings on, or caps, ceilings, whatever you want to call it, on our experiences by warding people out of our life that the Creator just may be trying to bring in. There's a purpose if you trust. Long as it look like what you think it look like, oh, you ain't got a problem. Oh, okay. I ain't got no problem with that. It's all fine. But the minute it appears to be something that you're not used to, or it's not looking the way you have it preconceived in your mind that it should be, all of a sudden now you don't trust the Creator. You don't trust your God. If it's painful, you don't trust your God. But if it feels good, if it looks good, then you want to say it's a blessing. I need for y'all to sit and think for a minute about this whole motherfucking shit y'all got going on. So complex about shit. We were made in the likeness of. That is the only perfection. And that is because the Son of Man mastered ascension. Do you know what ascension is? Elevation. From Thoth to Jesus to whoever your God is, baby. They mastered ascension. And in fact, knows how to walk through the valley of the shadow of death and be reincarnated. Yes. Now, I understand some shit you may not be ready for and you might not want to talk to me about, and maybe we shouldn't get into this shit online. And all right, we're going to leave that shit. We're going to leave it. But, baby, stop putting a cap on the God-given potential that's within you. Stop putting a ceiling on the God that's within you. If you trust God, and you truly do, your God, your Creator, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, because see, that's a whole nother motherfucking thing too. Your God, your Creator, the universe, whichever it is that you address your God with, if you truly trust them, then you'll understand that they move people around in your life for a reason, and it is for your greater good, for your ascension. Because after all, haven't you prayed for certain things? P-R-A-Y. You prayed. Let me snatch one out the ear. You prayed to be a better version of yourself. You prayed to be a better mother than yours was to you, a better parent than your father, whatever. You prayed to be a better parent. You prayed to be a better person. You prayed for abundance. Whatever it is that you pray for has different ways of showing up in your life, honey. Why in the hell do you consist on trying to fathom the way that you think it should go? It is a high probability that what you pray for ain't going to come the way you think it should come. You need to be receptive. You need to keep your spirit open. And hell yeah, this is coming from a person that is suffering and walking themselves through with the Creator of a broken heart. But so motherfucking what? Because my heart is broken from one motherfucker because he walking around broken. That's another thing. Stop letting motherfucking broken people break your ass. Hurt people. All right, cool. We got that part. We understand that part. But when you're choosing to stay with a motherfucker that's broken, he gonna end up or she gonna end up breaking your motherfucking ass. Here you is trying to play a position that ain't even in your motherfucking lane. You ain't the savior. It ain't for you to save them. Save yourself, bitch. You don't remember that shit in the movies? You remember that? Oh, save yourself. Oh. Bitch, save yourself. Save yourself, bitch. For real. I wish nothing but the best for you, for all of us. Because in this life, baby, it's so much shit that we got to learn. And we learning this shit in the middle of motherfucking chaos. Tell me a time in your life that wasn't motherfucking chaotic. Remember what the elders say? If it ain't one thing, it's another. We are trying to ascend and be better versions of ourselves in a world of motherfucking chaos. Stop looking at other people's situations and judging their shit. Bitch, stay in your own lane. Worry about yourself. Remember that? It was a meme, or was a short video. It was a video. Baby girl in the back seat trying to either get out of her seatbelt or put the seatbelt on. The parent turns around to the back and he's like, Rosemary, what are you doing? She said, seatbelt. He said, this is the parent, do you want me to help you? She said, no. The parent says, well, then what do you want me to do? Rosemary said, worry about yourself. Out of the mouths of babies, worry about yourself. Bitch, stay out somebody else's motherfucking lane and stay in your motherfucking lane. Because the truth of the matter is, we all have different experiences that's pulling us different ways, because the Creator is calling us to tackle different things at different times. My shit ain't got nothing to do with your shit. Your shit ain't got nothing to do with my shit. And you ain't gonna get no points with the Creator and interfering in my motherfucking shit. You ain't gonna get into heaven motherfucking interfering in my shit. That ain't gonna earn you no extra points, because the Creator knows us all. We was made in the likeness of. So baby, when I say he knows your heart, he knows your heart. So you can put this motherfucking facade on and not hurt and do all this other motherfucking surface level shit. But that shit means absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna tell you some other fly shit. When your heart ain't pure and you don't have a sincere, genuine intent in which the people you are interacting with, you will be revealed. A snake is always revealed when the motherfucking grass is cut. The Creator will reveal the fucking snakes. Will reveal the people who've been wearing a mask all this motherfucking time, baby. We in 2022, baby. This shit is real. And so with all of that going on, you still find time to be in somebody else's motherfucking business. Instead of praying for your family, instead of praying for yourself, instead of focusing on breaking generational curses, because if you are not living in some form of abundance, that means that the generational curses have been passed on from one generation to another. That should be your motherfucking focus, so that you can heal a motherfucking lineage, so that from you on forward, that your children, the seeds that you planted, baby, and your grandchildren and great-grand can begin to enjoy the life of abundance that you have created, whatever that abundance is, whatever it is. Bitch, you mad at me because I got the newest Gucci shoes and your shit is 2 years old? Or because I'm over here living, not worried about you, and you got a fucking problem with nobody being worried about you? You're not even focused the fuck enough to worry about yourself. Bitch, stay in your lane. And this is why it's okay to meet new people, have new experiences, because this is all gonna get you where the fuck you supposed to be. And if you PRAY, your discernment will keep arising. And what is discernment? But a spiritualized judgment. Your discernment will increase. Your intuition will increase. And you will know who you can invest in and who's just passing by. Yeah, baby. Work that shit on out. Because I'm investing all my resources that I was investing in other motherfuckers, baby. I'm investing in myself, and I have never felt fucking better. And I finally realized that, you know, it took me a while to get here, but I'm here. I'm here. I've arrived, and now I am going to live my best motherfucking life. Ain't no reason why I should not live my best motherfucking life. And when I tell you I am excited for me, I have all of these plans for me. Because, see, the Creator got my attention. Well, and informed me that, bitch, we in this together. It ain't no you without me, and it ain't no me without you. You are my living testimony. And so as long as you trust me, I'll trust you. And that's just what the fuck I'm doing. And I wish you much healing in all of your phases. Because once you heal yourself, even if you need to go back and revisit some past situations, like I'm revisiting old friendships and trying to find out what was it that I needed from them, that I looked past who they were just to still try to be with them, just to still try to keep company with them, just to keep up with them. Whatever it was that I wanted or needed from them at that time, I got to heal that shit. And in healing that, I heal not just my past, but people who came before me, who had the similar thought process. Because remember, we are descendants of our ancestors. Okay? And before I go getting on into that shit, let me just say that for those of you who do tune in, I really appreciate you. I care for you. I am totally buzzed. Just fucking what this dude say. But ultimately, I want what's best for you. I want you to want what's best for you. Sometimes what's best for us, when we separate from it, it hurts. It hurts. But there has been a promise that not only is there joy in the morning, but whatever is removed from us will be replaced. It will be replaced. 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 50-fold. Whatever you poured into, you'll get that back. Double, triple. So, another toast. May all the seeds that you sow harvest into an abundant, beautiful garden.